Okay, now uh, we'll start the session of Orange. So first, this is the canvas. So the screen is white screen, whatever that you are looking is canvas. So these are all the widgets. So first we need any software. First we need to import the Excel file. We need to import the Excel file. So for that, so whatever that which is there in the widget. So go to the data. So here the data. So if you press this one, so there is a file widget. You can drag that file to here, or other particular case you can press the widget, that particular icon. So this will appear in the canvas. So after coming, so when the widget is there in the canvas, so just double click that particular widget. So there are pre-existing data files which are available within the Orange, so that you can select. Or if you have any kind of a data set that is already there, which you wanted to work, so that you need to browse. So here this particular folder like icon is there. So if you press that one, so it will lead you to certain kind of other path where you can find the data set. So I have downloaded in download. So just I am selecting it and I am pressing OK. So then I am just closing it. Now the data is loaded. So whatever that is loaded, if you wanted to see that particular thing, so you can see it here. So just press open. You can see here region, corner, site region. These are all the variables that are there. Okay. Now, so if something which if you wanted to change like numeric, if you wanted to change it to categorical variable or something like that, you can change it here by pressing any of this particular type. So if you press that one, you can change, if at all if it is categorical, you can change it to categorical, or sorry, numerical or categorical or whatever that which you are actually looking for. So this is actually is as it is. I am not changing anything because it looks fine for me in this data set. Then just go and apply so that whatever the changes that you have made, that will be saved. Then so in order to see what is there in that particular data, so you need to use this particular widget called data table. So if you press that data table, it will come to canvas. Then you need to connect this particular file to data table. So here, whatever the output, this side it is input for any particular widget, and this side it is output. So whatever that file output is there, I am sending it to the data table as a input. And now, so whatever data that is there, that is moved to the data table. Now, if you double click this particular button, so widget, so you can actually can see what are all the variables that are there, and which variable you wanted to work, what is the data, everything which you can see here. Okay. So if everything is good, then we can go and you can do the model. So here, so which model you wanted to do, that you need to first uh, understand the data, and based on that which model you wanted to apply, that you need to predict. Okay, you need to decide. So here the first case I wanted to explain logistic regression. So usually like logistic regression, one variable that is dependent variable is binary here. So in the binary, in the case, only two categories will be there in the dependent variable, that is yes, no, true, false, like that. Only two categories will be there. So that logistic regression if you wanted to do. So just press this particular widget in the model. So just press the logistic regression. If you wanted to remove any kind of a extra widgets that are appeared in your canvas, so if you press that one, so then there will be remove button. So if you press that, it will be removed. So now I wanted to move this particular data to logistic regression, but I have not confirmed now which particular variables that I have to move to logistic regression. So I need to select the specific columns or the variables that are there, which I wanted to work by using logistic regression. Now select columns. So in the transform, select columns will be there. So that uh, you make that to keep in the canvas. Now from the data table, you connect that to select columns. So in the select columns, if you press here, you can select your dependent target variable and features. It is means target is dependent variable and features is independent variable, whatever that is there. So that you can select. So I want something like this categorical. So I told you here dependent in the logistic regression especially, it will be categorical, and there are two categories should be there in the target. So in the corner, if you see, there are two categories that are there, Democrat and Republican, only two values. So that I am keeping in the target. And I am using extraversion, agreeableness, consciousness, neuroticism, openness, this as my independent variables, and remaining all I am just moving it, which to ignore.
This will put manually.
This is ignored.
So
So then now ready, target is ready, and my features also are ready. So this is independent variable and this is dependent variable and this is ready. I'm just move after selecting my particular columns. I'm just moving my particular data to logistic regression. I am connecting select columns to logistic regression here. So this output I'm connecting to the input of logistic regression. I'm giving input to the logistic regression to perform the analysis. Now analysis also will be ready. You just double click this particular one, and if you see here, you can see the intercept value. Uh, Extraversion, this intercept is beta naught for your information. Intercept is beta naught, and extraversion, which is a continuous, so this is a slope. Extraversion, agreeableness, conscientiousness, and neuroticism, openness, these are all the slopes. Okay, so by say for example, now there is a particular equation also which is there, like beta naught plus beta 1 x1 beta 2 x2 beta 3 x3 up to beta and xn. In this particular case, if you see, so these are the beta naught and beta 1, beta 2, beta 3, beta 4, beta 5, as these are the five variables, independent variables that are there. For that, the slopes are there. These are the slopes. Beta 1 value, this is beta 2, beta 3, beta 4, beta 5. And this is beta naught. This is intercept value, right? So now, if you see here, so any kind of a given, like for example, one particular value is given, like extroversion is 1, agreeable value is 2, and consciousness 1, and neuroticism value is 2, openness is 3, something like that. So if you multiply, you can actually now you can decide whether this particular person, which the values which I told, that particular person, so whether he'll vote for Republican or Democrat, that you can understand. Okay. Now, so logistic regression. Now, this by using this, you can actually can see the intercept of all those particular values. Now, let us go and see. Let us now go to evaluate. So now if you see here, so there is a test and score. So it is actually very helpful in cross validation and accuracy estimation. So so I'm just moving the logistic regression output to test score input, and I'm also moving my particular data from select columns to the test score. Now in the test score, this is the classification accuracy. This is actually FN value. This is precision value, recall, and Matthews correlation quotients, area under curve. These are all are there. So this actually helps us in if at all like there are two or three models are there, and you wanted to know which particular model is performing better. So by using this particular test and score values like classification, accuracy, FN, by using this classification accuracy, area under curve. Okay. So these particular values, if it is high, then we can say this particular model is good when compared to the other model. Okay. So now, if you wanted to know whether our particular model is how much accurate it is, so here the classification accuracy value is there. That is 6.625. So we can say that 62% accurate it is. Now, now if you wanted to see the confusion matrix, so where uh, you can see the matrix where true positive, true negative. This is the one. See here. So uh, this is actually actual and this is predicted. So can you see the confusion matrix? Let us open confusion matrix also. Just a minute.